All right, if you have a high schooler who plays football, well, listen up, everybody, because we got a really fun segment for you. Okay, so we have two professional football players that are here with us and some college coaches. They're all going to get together. They're hosting two elite week-long day camps in Minnetonka for those serious about elevating their game.
This is so cool. It's a partnership between the YMCA of the North and Dick's House of Sport at Ridgedale Center. So if you haven't been to that store, it is much more than a store. It's a total destination. It's complete with its own field. They have all sorts of experiences. I got to get over there.
I know you women can love to shop at your little stores and
We
stuff.
women can.
But this is a store where I don't even have to have a reason to go there.
Yeah, you should just go.
I just walk around. I'm like, oh yeah, I think I need all that stuff. So there are spots open for this new camp. So two former pro players who are coaches at the Legends Football Academy join us. Chris Rogers started 10 games as a rookie with the Vikings before injuries ended his career. And Michael Floyd, you guys know him. You love him as a former wide receiver who was in NFL for 8 seasons and is a Super Bowl champion, local hero. What's up?
You just feel amped up with these guys. Are you
You know
so
what?
excited?
You can just step aside.
I know.
You can step aside. And let me just tell you guys, she's a Packer fan. I just got to throw that out there.
Why did you have to do that to me? We were friends before that.
Yeah, they can still be friends with you, but just not quite at the same level.
It's really nice to have you here. Let's just try to bring it back a little bit. Okay, let's talk about this Legends Academy football camp. Chris, you're up first.
Sure.
Give us the dish on what are these high schoolers going to experience? What is your goal for them to walk away with?
Absolutely. I think the biggest piece that we want is there's a time to compete and there's a time to learn. And so what we've done is we've brought in some of the top end coaches, some of the guys that are in the area, especially through the NFLPA, that want to give back. And so there's a blackout period with the high schools. So this is a great time for kids to really go out there and learn the idiosyncrasies of their position. So being able to get guys like Ricky Fogg and obviously Michael Floyd is huge to have a lot of these natives that are here to come back and coach. So guys will be able to get some really great coaching at their positions by former professional athletes. And then Dick's House of Sports has just an unbelievable facility where they'll be able to do the batting cages, be able to do the golf simulator, and really be able to just enjoy their summer as they get into their football season.
Cool.
Oh yeah, so you can do a lot more than just the football camp that's going on because you can take advantage of all the things they offer
Absolutely.
there. So, Michael, obviously you'll be coaching mostly the receivers and all the technique, and then Chris, you're doing more of the defensive back stuff. So you weren't in the league that long ago. So what is it like to take some of the things that you've learned recently and apply it to these high school kids?
It feels like I've been there. I have not been there for a long time. It's a passion of mine to be able to give back. I think I've been so blessed in my life to kind of get to the level where I did and play my dream, playing in the NFL.
Yeah.
So to get back to these kids and to give the experience to them and the knowledge. It's just something that it's a duty that I need to do.
Yeah. So what's the difference though? Because I know that I've talked to some of former players that become coaches. And they're like, whoa, it's way different. It's way,
I should have been nicer to those guys.
I know. If only I knew now what I wanted to know then. I mean, do you feel the same way? Both question for both of you. I mean, is it different to be on the coaching side and the teaching side of things versus just being the player and kind of receiving the information?
I think it's a lot tougher being the coach now because you see all these different type of things or different kids that you're involved with, and some are listening all the time. But then you have them, that are straggling along sometimes. But that was kind of me too. So I see myself sometimes as the kids also. But to be able to have this camp and to have the professionalism coaching them, I think when kids see that. They notice that, hey, this guy's been somewhere where I want to be. And the ears perk up. And they listen a lot more, so I'm happy for that.
I think, Ben, for me, I'm a former teacher, and so I know all about being in the classroom, really differentiating learning. And so when you have some of those younger guys, as Mike talked about, that may not have the maturity, that's one thing that we're going to be teaching at the camp is how to be a really great student athlete, how to be a football player, how do you attack being on and off the field. And so being able to get in the classroom, slow things down, and then again, you get an opportunity to hear from Michael himself of how did he do it. You're able to drink the same water, eat from the same restaurants here in town, and you're able to touch these guys, right, in terms of learning. And that's really what the week is about. It's about guys really learning about themselves. And there's blind spots, as you know, Ben, as an athlete, where there's things that you do really well, and there's things that you don't do well. And so that's what we're really aiming to do, is really make sure that the guys enjoy the experience. The YMCA has been absolutely fantastic. Dix has really been able to put together this whole thing, and for us to do it as a team for Minnesota State athletes. And let's not forget the girls flag football. That's a big piece of what we're going to be doing too, is just making sure that not only teaching the boys, when it's time for the girls, they've got a place to be taught as well.
I think this is such a cool idea too, because you can get so insulated on your own team. You know, if these kids are playing football in their own programs at their own schools, and we put up the the ages, it's like they're so focused on their own team without looking at the bigger picture. And like you, I mean, talking to you all the time, I mean, you have such an amazing community of people that you played with at every single level, and that's what you take with you, when your plantar fasciitis takes you out of the game, guys, right?
Man, yes. Injuries are going to happen, and I think a huge piece of this is what happens after football.
Yeah.
As you see Ben here, Michael's got his real estate endeavors that he's doing, and his motivational speaking. He's motivated me. So it's all about, again, family. Football is family. And so this is a huge component as we're going into the season. Get a look at some of the guys that are around town, from inner city guys to suburban, rural guys. We invited folks from Prior Lake, from Forest Lake. So just trying to get as many guys together as possible to create an incredible experience for kids.
So cool.
Yeah, and you guys kind of touched on this. You guys are also working with YMCA of the North, and so much of this, it is really bigger than football. I know that there's the skills, there's the techniques, there's all this other things. Do you T-step, do you not T-step? That's a whole big debate.
I don't even know what that
I know,
means.
that's something that,
Come
you
on,
and I
Nathan.
can talk
Yes,
about.
yes.
But it is really bigger than that. It's about teaching life lessons. I think that's the one thing that we all appreciate from sports, especially football, is like, we're learning life through football. Is that kind of how you guys teach it as well at the camp?
I think it's more life than anything. I mean, obviously, you want to learn about the fundamentals of football, but to be able to go out there and tell my story to these kids, it's just a joy that they'll experience. And I think that just having that, giving them that experience, is something that they'll have in their life forever.
Yeah, you guys are so fun. Thank you.
Yeah,
Come
thank
back
you.
anytime,
Thank you.
okay?
Yeah,
Really
absolutely.
nice to have you here. I know this camp is going to be hugely successful. I'm glad we got to talk
Also,
to you
I
about
would
Yes.
say, though, we do need a linebacker coach. If you're available, come on through, buddy.
There you go. Shoot a shot. Appreciate it, guys. So the Legends Football Academy camp put on by the YMCA of the North takes place July 28th through August 1st for upcoming high school freshmen, and August 4th through the 8th for 10th and 11th grade students as well. It takes place at Dick's House of Sport at Ridgedale Center in Minnetonka. It is $600 for the entire
That
week.
is great. You can use the promo code SPTCL50. That'll save you $50 when you register online. We posted a link to sign up and an email if you have any questions. It's all on TwinCitiesLive.com. You guys can go toss the old pigskin around in the break.
We're gonna talk about that
We'll
T-step.
be back.